Hello, how are you doing? BSS is live again. And today we're going to have a very special topic. I am sure you're going to be very interested. The past, the present, and the future. What do you think about this? Do you ever meditate about this topic? So today we're going to have a person that is a specialist. He is an intuitive international coach. His name is Edgar de Velasco, and he will be here. Yes, hello there. Join us. And soon he will be here. He's probably coming to talk about the. I saw his video, and he's part of our community, of course. And I said, Edgar, we got to talk about this in the live. This is very important topic, and actually very how can I say, very important for this moment in life that we are living. So Edgar is here. Let me invite him to join this live. So I love this. I love that he is, there he is. I love that he's an intuitive coach. I love this topic. Hello.
Hey, Cintia, how you doing?
Welcome to our live. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's my pleasure.
Wonderful. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Good, great. Thank you so much for accepting this invitation to talk about this topic. I loved your video on this topic. So we had to talk about this. And I'm not going to waste any time. People are here. They want to hear you talking. And let you do the talking. So I will jump on the first question. So you were talking on your video about, very beautifully, about the past, the present, and the future. And of course, in a very therapeutic way, because you work with therapy. So my question to you is, how can we use our understanding of our past experiences, not past life experience, no, our past experiences, to be a better version of ourselves, to be more aware of our present moment, Edgar?
Sure. First of all, we need to take into consideration that time is an illusion. Doesn't really exist because the past is already gone. The present is this minute. This is the present, but it's already the past. And the future is not here yet. However, the past, the future, and the present do exist in our mind. Based on our previous experiences, things that we experienced when we were kids, when we were teenagers, when we were adults, create a reality that got stuck in our body, in our emotions. And therefore, that affects our present because sometimes we cannot enjoy our present time because we keep thinking about the past. Things that happened in the past, maybe a bad experience, or it could be a good experience as well. But everything gets stuck in our memories. And therefore, our brain cannot distinguish between what really happened and what we believe it happened. If we believe something happened, our mind believes it and our body starts reacting in that particular way. So how can we actually make the past to impact our present time in a positive way? Well, we need to create a better past. Yes. If we have any bad experiences, those experiences no longer exist because that happened in the past, but they do exist in our mind and in our body. And we keep thinking about it. But I said before that our mind doesn't distinguish between something that really happened and something that we think it happened. So we can kind of recreate our past. If we did have a bad experience, think about that experience, but putting ourselves a happy ending, something that makes you feel good about it. And start thinking about it thinking about it. And we can do that through, there are different techniques that we can do that in therapy. We can use meditation, the ones that you do, beautiful meditations every Tuesday. We can do also the energy, magnetic healings. We can do Reiki, whatever. It works for you. But try to change the past in our mind and believe it. And also, we can do different things, like if something happened with our parents, with friends, with co-workers, and somehow we're not ever able to clarify anything, any misunderstanding, write a letter, do not send it out, write it out, read it, get all your emotions out, put a happy ending on it, and then leave the present.
Very powerful what you're saying, and I use this because we reached a point when you are searching, you're gonna find the answer. So this is very, very powerful. Find what you're saying is I take responsibility to myself of my past and my present moment. So
Absolutely, because when we actually keep our role as a victim, we cannot move forward. We need to take into account that the others are there, but not responsible of our life. We are the only ones that are responsible of our own life and to create our own reality.
yes, and it is very powerful to know that, hello, so this past, present, and future, this whole thing is all in my mind. And if it's in my mind, it is in my power to do something about it, and I can change it.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the way it works.
That's amazing. It's such a powerful tool, and make me feel free and empowered about what I can do in my mind. And I totally agree with you. I've been doing this for years with myself, with giving a new vision, a new meaning to my past. Exactly what you're saying. There are so many ways to do that. This is so important what you're saying.
Yeah, but what happens is that people do not know, and they keep getting in this cycle into, okay, thinking about the past that impacts my present, and therefore that will impact my future.
Exactly. And because we are always evolving, right, Edgar? So we don't have the perfect vision, the perfect picture right in that moment. Might be a bad day for us. And it's not exactly it was not our best judgment,
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
there is Rafa Costa is saying, awesome. I have been working on accepting my past because it's what made me a better person now. Positive ending.
Yes. Yes. Because like I said before in one of my videos, we need to honor the past because it's no longer there. It's on our mind.
Yeah.
We kind of twist a little bit and make it look positive. That would cause a positive impact on ourselves, and then we can honor it.
I find this so powerful. Thank you for bringing this. It's really beautiful. So my next question to you would be about the future. Does it change the way you answer the question, or is pretty much in the same path?
No, it actually changes, because if we are able to change our past, because we can, I mean, as a real fact, it already happened, so we cannot change it. But what I said before, that our mind doesn't distinguish between what happened and what we think it happened, we kind of create or modify our past in our mind. And therefore, not worrying about it, or having like a good feeling about it, that would impact our present and therefore our future. Because if we feel good in the present time, we can visualize a positive future. And that's something that is very uncertain, and like we don't know what's going to happen. It's like feel anxious about the future, because we have the conviction that, okay, I'm living a good present. Therefore, I'm designing my good future.
This is so important. Everything you were saying to me, it's been the path of my life. And the more I dig into this knowledge, the more I am drawn to that, exactly to the journey you were talking about. It is so important. Yet, nobody talks about it.
No.
It's completely free. It's here for me. It's like I can access it whenever I can, whenever I like,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
Instead of me allowing myself to go crazy with this world and so many things going on and so much information.
What happens is too much distraction around us. We watch TV, the commercials, so it makes us feel that we're always in need of something. And of course, they need to do that for us to buy stuff, right? They have to make us feel that we have the need that something is missing. Therefore, I can buy food, I can buy clothing, I can buy this, I can buy that. I can have a nice vacation because that's missing in my life, right? And that doesn't allow you to feel complete as divine beings as we are.
Exactly.
It's a distraction. Distraction doesn't allow us to focus on ourselves.
We lose our awareness.
Yeah, and to have a purpose in life. Like, what is that I want?
Yeah.
And that's a difficult question. What is that I want?
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is your life. I'm not going to talk about me, but because I lost my awareness, I got sick. Seriously.
Me too.
Yeah.
That happens to everyone.
I got physically ill. But anyways, you need to come back to talk about this. Let's keep going. So what do you say? In what ways we can live more fully in the present moment? So this is, you're talking about that it's very important to use this powerful tool, which is the present moment.
Right.
And without simply ignoring who I am, ignoring my wisdom, ignoring my knowledge and my intelligence.
Right.
So in what ways we can live more fully present in the moment? Because people think, oh, I would need to forget who I am and everything that I know that I do.
No, Cintia. Yeah. Um, Basically, the way we can fully live our present time is by first honoring the past. Okay. But what I said before, like trying to create a different and more positive memory of the past that make us feel good and enjoy the present. What everything we do, put some spices in it to make it look good. Like if you, for example, need to cook and you don't like cooking, okay, I don't like cooking, but how can I make the time that I'm doing cooking pleasurable? Okay, I put some nice music, I clean my environment, I make it nice so I feel good, right? Or I start tasting a little bit what's going on, and then I can actually come out with a really good meal. Or if I'm working on a project, enjoy, focus on the project that we are working, put all our senses on that, make our environment nice so we can enjoy the present. Yeah. If we actually fix a little bit our surroundings, we can make our surroundings more pleasurable, make a more cozy place that we kind of enjoy whatever we are doing in the present time. And that's the only way. Like I said before, we honor the past and we live the present.
Yes. When you talk, it sounds so simple. But as you said, with all the distractions and all the pressure from our job, from society, from this, from and we are allowing this pressure just to take over, and we forget that we have the power to make the present moment, to create a present moment pleasurable, as you said, a pleasant moment with myself, with what I'm doing. It's like making peace
Right.
with my life.
Right. to make the present moment memorable.
Wow, that is beautiful. Make the present moment memorable. So I would ask myself, am I making or creating a pleasurable present moment?
Exactly.
Or every present moment to the next and the next is it's stressful, it's in a
What
hurry, it's horrible, it's
right. Well, whatever you do, if you do meditation, if you take a shower, if you eat, take your time. Because right now we have this multitasking. Multitasking, we do not concentrate on anything and at the same time everything. So focus on whatever you're doing and try to make that action, whatever you're doing, memorable. You're taking a shower, you are eating, you are cooking, you are meditating, even you are sleeping. Try to put your thoughts away. Okay, it's time for me to relax, enjoy myself, and boom.
we have a beautiful question here for you.
What is it?
Almir Segreti is sending this question. Please, what to do when we can't forget the past?
Uh-huh. Well, you can't forget the past. Then you need to honor it. You need to address the past because you're not going to hide it in your mind. Remember, you resist it, it persists. You need to go and address the past. Think about it. Stay in your bedroom or any place by yourself. Start thinking about your past. Remember the past and put in a happy ending. Or always see the positive outcome because nothing is 100% good or 100% bad. We keep our balance. So whatever you believe that is totally bad, that is not true. There is something good that comes out. Focus on that good. Focus on whatever you feel is good. And that way you can honor the past.
Yeah, he's saying sounds good. He's saying the more we hide it, the more it comes back. Exactly, because you're resisting. Just what
Exactly.
he said.
Address it. Focus on it. Okay, I'm gonna use an hour or 2 hours of my time to address the past that is bothering me every single second.
Because if it's bothering me every single second, it's because it's important to
It is
me.
important. And I'm trying to hide it. Like, okay, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it, but it's there in our mind. And some people actually do that by keeping themselves very busy. The workaholic, they work very hard and they keep every day, every single minute in action. But guess what? It comes back when you go to sleep. And you cannot sleep because boom, your subconscious comes up with the past or whatever is bothering your mind. Yeah.
And then you can't
And then
sleep.
you can
Like a lot of people
and
cannot
then
sleep.
you have anxiety, depression, and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff because it comes back.
And instead of accumulating this for days, months, and years, stop. Take an hour, just like you say. I will get 1 hour to be with that specific thought and to honor it.
Yes, and there are different techniques to do that. You can write a letter or write and then put all your emotions in that paper or record your voice or whatever for each person works in a different way because we do have different styles of doing things. So
Yeah.
whatever is your style, go ahead and do it. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I love it. Wonderful. Yeah. And there's got out of the life. Okay. There's so many ways to do it, to honor the past, as you're saying. You know, I used to do 101 therapy, and there are a lot of people that come to the therapy because they don't grieve enough. So someone passed away or died, and they keep that in their head, and they feel guilty. They can't forget. They can let go, and the poor of the spirit is there trying to go to the light, to go through the tunnel, and the person, no, I'm thinking about this. I can't forgive myself. I can let go. And sometimes there were some people that I asked them to do something
Right, right,
really drastic, but it works.
right.
Do you have a piece of that person that passed away that died with you? Do you have a, a ring, or do you have a piece of clothes, a t-shirt or something? Go to the bed, lay down on the bed, lay down, put that thing on your heart, or hold it and feel the death. I'm dying now.
Feel the
Allow the
grieving.
person.
Yeah, we need to grieve.
We
That
need
is
to
important.
grieve.
Yeah, when that happens, yeah.
No, I can't grieve. I can't be sad. Someone that I really love died, and I can't be sad. I need to take pills to forget about the sadness.
And Cynthia, what the beauty of this is that those emotions get stuck in our body, right? And we need to empty out those emotions on a daily basis because we keep getting new emotions, right? Even you, myself, I do that all the time. There are different techniques to do that. You can do the tapping, like, okay, everything is good, and you'll remember everything. You can do meditation, whatever technique is better for you. To get rid of those, add those emotions, on those emotions, but let them out. Let them out. And
Beautiful.
this is like taking a shower. We take a shower every day. Every day we need to address that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And since you're talking about this such an important topic, and I want to continue because people are very interested in
Yeah.
this. So, how can we find a way? Let's say it's not only about my past. Let's say that I am following Edgar's advice and I am addressing those past experiences, past memories, and now I'm giving a new meaning to this, and I'm gonna honor it and love it instead of fighting with it. So, but now, because of me staying in the past, I created a horrible present moment. So, how can I find hope if everything is like, or there is something that is a chaos, makes me suffer, and I can't run away from it right now? I have to deal with it. So, how can I find hope in this moment, or honor it, or what is your advice?
My advice is with the convictions that we are enough. We are divine beings, and everything is in our power to do. Okay? And you can do basically anything. Like I said before, honor the past and start to know yourself. Because what happens that people do not spend time with ourselves by going to work with their family. When is that you're going to spend time with yourself and get to know you? And based on our past experiences, we need to know exactly what is that we like, and that is what is that what we do not like. Okay. And then based on that, also realize what are our gifts, because we all have different gifts. And try to come up with our own life purpose. Say, this is what I like, these are my gifts. I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. Why getting a job that you hate only because they pay you money? And you spend 8 hours a day, and then you are looking at the clock like every 5 minutes to see 5 o'clock so I can leave. Rather than that, just even if they pay you less, because you love what you do and because you are gifted on what you do, abundance is gonna come up. But it is your decision. It is my decision to do what I love, to do what I'm good at, instead of just allowing other people to choose my own reality.
Words of wisdom.
Thank
And
you.
it's now very challenging, Edgar, to cultivate silence with myself.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I tell everyone that, sometimes people do coaching with me. I tell them, you need to keep at least take one day off and just stay by yourself. Go somewhere by yourself. And, start getting to know yourself better. Do things that you love to do. Pamper yourself. You know, enjoy
You know
yourself.
that
Enjoy your own company. Because if you do not enjoy your own company, who's gonna enjoy your company?
Rafael is saying something on the topic that you were saying to do what you love. Rafael is saying we get in the flow when we do what we like and are good at it. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and know yourself better. You know, Edgar, this is my ultimate therapy, self therapy that I do to myself. When I want to do a reality check, I just go silent. It is amazing
Excellent therapy. Yeah.
what what's gonna come up. What is bothering you, it's just gonna pop up, boom, in your face. Something that you said, something that you heard, a thought, action. Just to stop for a moment, be silent, complete silence. You will see.
Absolutely. And I do that all the time.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's what you're saying. It's the present moment. Using the present moment to help me to evolve.
Right. Right. And also seeing that when something is bothering us, at night that we cannot sleep, instead of like taking a pill or okay, I need to sleep and not think about it, address that. Why is that I cannot sleep? Why? And think whatever comes to your mind first place. Oh, is it this? Oh, okay. And then start addressing it and working on it because it's gonna continue. If you don't focus and address any issue that's going on in your mind, it's gonna be there every day. You better focus on it, address it, and let it go. And then eventually another thing will come up, let it go. Another thing will come up, let it go. That's gonna happen all the time because it's part of reality.
Yes.
Like I said before, it's like taking a shower. We do every day. Every day we need to do that. And then we need to become aware that only we are responsible of our own reality. We cannot blame our parents. We cannot blame our partners, our family, our boss. No, it's ourselves. Because at the end of the day, it's our choice to keep in that environment
Yes.
or leave
We
or
are the
stay
lords.
and work.
We are the lords of the present moment.
Mhm.
If I want to stand up right now from here, from this live, and go to China or Japan or whatever I want to go, I can.
Yeah.
Because I am the lord of this castle. Okay,
Absolutely.
there is a beautiful comment here, Edgar. I want you to address it,
Sure.
please. So Yogi Tamiris is saying, I'm organizing myself financially first in order to study and live my purpose working with what I love the most. What I love the most. Wish I know what I love and my purpose before, and the importance of planning on that. It's not so easy in practice, but with will, it is possible. It's never too late. Can you talk a little bit about this?
Sure.
First, I need to organize my life.
No, first of all, we need to become aware that nothing is written in stone. Okay? We might have a purpose, we might have an idea, we must design or try to design our own reality, but at the end, we don't know it's going to work out the way we want it. Well, we need to pray and hope and wish is whatever it happens will be the best for us. Sometimes whatever is the best for us, we don't want it. we are focused, obsessed on certain reality that maybe is not the best for us. In life, boom, we take care of it and we change it. So we need to, keep focused. We need to have a purpose in life, but also let life to flow in the right way. Because when we are focused, when we have our purpose, life will take us into the reality that we really want and whatever is the best for us. And we need to address that. We try to do something, and it doesn't work out, and we worry about it, we stress about it. That could be either because it's not the right timing, maybe 5 months we try again, and boom, it works like this. Or maybe because it's not the best for us.
I was going to stop to read you the comments, but this one I really love it. We have to talk about it. It says, it is hard to let it flow, Edgar.
Of course, it is hard because our mind is very controlling. We are controlling people. We want to have everything like this, and when it doesn't work out the way we want it, then we get upset, and that creates a bad emotion in us, right? So we need to, yeah, it's good to have a purpose. It's good to have a mission in life. Yeah, but let it flow. Let it flow.
The same
And
way
like
we created that controlling mind with change.
exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You were going to say something, I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No. It's like, for example, when you realize that working at an office from 9 to 5 was not good for you, you try to do something and it took you into a different things and it took you into a different things and then boom, oh, I'm here. But you had a purpose because you wanted to change. You wanted to focus more on the spirituality. You wanted to focus more on helping people and boom, there it goes. But do you have an idea that you were doing what you're doing right now 5 years ago or 6, 10 years ago?
Exactly.
And look where you are at, where I am at. I mean, I worked in corporate America for 18 years. If someone would have told me you're going to be a coach, teaching college, do healing, you gotta be crazy. And look where I am right now.
And I'm gonna find an emoji here of a microphone because that's what I want to do with your words. Just drop the microphone. Wow, this was really enlightening. I really love the topic. I'm passionate about this topic, Edgar, and I will ask you to come back here to talk a little bit more about this and other things, other topic you like, because
Absolutely.
I know it's going to be wonderful. So we can talk and address the comments that here in the account in this live. And I want to thank you so much for bringing and sharing your wisdom with us and teaching us more tools, reinforcing the ideas that we are learning, giving the support. Everything that you said is doing this because we have a little plant, right? Which is the personal growth. And whatever help us and give us support to continue growing, it is like water. So you are bringing this water to this little plant, which is self-love, self-knowledge. So I thank you so much for this.
No, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for inviting me.
And please follow Edgar. He's an international intuitive coach and his YouTube channel, I love it. And just as you heard him here in the live, it's very deep, it's wonderful, and it's soft to hear, and it's not very hard to hear, and it's easy to understand. That's the reason why we invited him to talk here. And we will see you soon, my friend.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
Ciao.
Bye bye. Ciao.